Hey everyone, welcome back to Elmcreek. I am Waldo P. Barnstormer, and you join us again, just back in our own farm. I've had to go home again temporarily at the minute. I realise we are doing that huge contract. We've managed to get all the grass tedded up now. Everything's mowed, everything's tedded. Just need to get the windrower ran across it. And then finally get on to some baling. I really want to get that finished off if I can today. That would certainly be the best thing. But what I need to do right now is nip in and give my chickens some food. Just need to stick the cribs back on the side of this trailer again. So this should be, yep, customized. We'll go for that one for free. That should be all it needs. Get her hooked back up again and throw some grain into these guys quickly. I need to have a look. I think my own grass field is actually ready to cut as well. Oh, that's a point. Because I do still randomly have that baler on hire, which I accidentally didn't return. Kind of, it was a lucky coincidence that I didn't do it in the end, because yeah, it means I can get another cut of silage off that field. I've left it too late now to be able to do anything else with it, but I don't want to have another day's hire. I parked my pickup in a terrible spot here as well. We do well not to damage it. There we go. Right, well, the chickens didn't take an awful lot. There only is 30 of them in there. It's another thing I want to do is actually see about getting the large chicken coop. It is very expensive, but chickens do perform very well at the minute. So it is the kind of thing that could actually pay off for me. But I also don't have enough grain, so it would cost a fortune to feed them too. But we'll see how we go. Right, I'll drop this trailer off there. Now, let me have a look at that grass field, see where we are. And grass. There we go. So it's number 44. It's only a small field for us. It is showing us ready to harvest. Oh, it's not showing us fully fertilized. Oh. This is all new. Yeah. Wow, okay. This is just the new 1.2 patch. It's the first time I've actually played it, and yeah, that screen is very different. So we get lots of weed states, fertilized states, all these little patches. Is this, oh right, needs plowing in lots of places. Wow, okay. I'm going to have to learn what all this means. So is it ready for cutting? That's what I'm actually wondering. This one, ready to harvest. Yes, it is. My canola fields are very, very close to being ready to harvest now as well. Right. I think what I'll do is I'll give that field a quick harvest whilst I'm here as well. I'll drop my forks off for now. Don't think I need the, actually I probably don't need the loader at all, so I'll detach the entire thing. Get my rear mower on. Wonderful. Need a windrower. Is there any cheap windrowers around? Could go for the slightly smaller one. Yeah, that seems a bit more manageable. And yeah, I'm going to hire that one. I still have the random baler that I forgot. Is there anything in these seals? Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. That could be useful. How much power does it? Oh, 70. That could be very useful. It's over half off. I'm going to buy that. Yeah. It doesn't match the one that I have, but you know, it's a front mower. It doesn't really matter if it matches or not, so long as it cuts grass. Oh, watch out for my weight. Nearly drove into it. Right, I'm going to nip up to the shop, get that, run down, quickly mow up some of my own grass, and then hopefully get that big contract. Get the rowing started on that, the baling, and then get those bales picked up. It's 2:45 in the afternoon. I need to adjust my time back up. Don't know if I'll get all this done today, but we'll see how we get on. I think, looking at this as well, something here is in bad need of repair. Don't know if it's the tractor or the mower, but something is way down in the amber. Oh, I brought the mower with me and I should have left it at home so I could bring the windrower back. Idiot, didn't think on that. Right, quick to home. Right, this should take literally seconds now. Twin mower setup, won't take long to go around this field at all. Get this rear one and fold it. Oh, should be able to get these margins as well. It looks, have they grown enough to be recut? Let's have a look, we shall see. I can lower everything. Yeah, we're getting a little bit off them at least. We'll never get a massive amount from this, but we'll get some. Now looking at that field, it is absolutely full of stones as well. Watch out there. So I'm going to have to hire myself a stone picker and get these fields sorted as well. Be quite handy because the canola is almost ready to harvest too. So once I get that harvested, I can get those fields cleared up as well, because it's absolutely killing my equipment. Really should have done that last time. Didn't realise just how much damage the stones were going to do to everything. I think I missed that same bit of grass twice by the looks of it. Don't worry, I'll come around and catch all those little bits at the end again. Wow, there is a lot of stones in here. Now I wonder, will a stone picker actually pick it up whilst it's in grass? Or do I have to kind of cultivate it and till the field? Well, I suppose there's one way to find out. Just means more expense at the minute and hiring more stuff. Got a fair bit of money in the bank, but I was kind of saving up on to buy another field. The best way to get the money in is buying more land. But there we go, that didn't take long at all. Pack these both away again. Oh, I'm going to need somewhere to pit this front one now, actually. Let's drop it down the side for now. And this one can go back inside the shed. The barn, I should say, actually. It's a barn, not a shed. There we go. Right. Now I'm going to prioritize my own stuff first because I need to get that baler returned. I'll get a couple of things down to here. Yeah, it must be my tractor that's absolutely knackered looking at that mechanical gauge. That's going to cost me a few thousand to fix as well, no doubt. nothing else, then hopefully these will at least pay for a stoner to run around this field, or a de-stoner. And fingers crossed I can manage to do that without having to dig up all this grass. And I don't think this strip will give me enough to get another full bale. But we can only do what we can. Don't think there's anything else around and about as well that's ready for cutting. Or at least certainly not enough. No, only got half a bale out of this bit. That's alright. I'll just tidy this last bit up as well, just to get it off the field. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4 bales. Okay. That's a few £1,000 anyway, if nothing else. It should have paid for some hirings. And speaking of hirings, yeah, I think I can return all of this stuff now. Don't see any reason for keeping it anyway. Now, let's get rid of it back in again. I'll definitely do it this time. So, windrow can go back, and the baler can also go back. Just out of curiosity, that's the word I'm looking for. How much is it actually going to cost to fix up my tractor at the minute? Just put my front loader back on because I'll need that to lift the bales. So what's the repair bill going to be here? It's going to be a few £1,000s, I think. Massive for 6,700. Oh wow, okay. Even £200 to fix the front loader. £6,000. Ouch. I'm kind of going to have to spend it. Yeah, because it's just got to the point now where actually it is in quite bad nick. What we're going to do now is get back to that huge contract. It's about £26,000 for this one, so it's going to bring in a lot of money. Hopefully I'll have a few bales left over as well. I'll get a bit extra for that. 4:30 it is June though, so the sun stays up late. I might be able to get this done tonight. It'd be great if I can. But I'm going to time lapse this, may do a couple of jump cuts here and there. I'm not going to make you guys sit around and watch it all. So join us back in the future. Even with this huge windrower, this is going to take me a few minutes, so I'm going to jump cut this bit now. I'll catch you guys again when this is all finished and I'm breaking out the baler. As you can imagine, this has taken me some time. Just coming up to the end of this one now, and I think it's probably been about 15-20 minutes real time to get all of this rode up. And it doesn't sound like an awful lot, I suppose, but yeah, it's certainly taken me longer than I thought it would anyway. Got a few little untidy bits just around the headland here, so I'm just going to try and get them all into the one row. It'll certainly help with the baling whenever it comes time for that. But yeah, it's been a lot of times backwards and forwards over this field. But I think that's us done with that last bit. Now, a lot of bales are going to get made here. These are all going as hay, so I'm not sure what hay. I think hay can be 9,500 litre bales. At least fingers crossed, I hope they can. It would certainly work out best for me now if the bigger the bale the better. And at least I've got an auto stacker anyway for lifting them. I mean, I'll imagine if you didn't have that in this contract, you would be Well, I think I'd be here the rest of the week lifting all these by hand. Drop this one off, and this is my first time using the big balers actually on FS22. I've had to stick to the round bales up until now because it's all we could afford, but I do like these big square bales. Got a lovely New Holland baler as well to do it in, so I'm sure we will fly through this very quickly. I'll probably do the headland last, as well, I was hoping actually. Nope, did I fold it up again? There we go. Just getting used to the controls again. I was going to say do the headland last because I would have liked the worker to do it, but of course the worker can't really do baling anyway, so it is going to be all me. So this is going to be another 20 minutes worth of work, no doubt. I'll take a quick check on the size and make sure that we can't lift or can't make them any bigger. Oh, we can. 240 centimeters. Right. I'll time lapse this one. But I'll have a guessing competition, see how many bales you think we're going to get. Big bales. It's just filled one there already. Wow, okay, it's going to be a lot of bales. I'm going to go 52. Let's see how close I am. Well folks, I think you see now the sunlight has pretty much beaten us for the day. Quite dark now, and I'm not going to be able to get the whole field finished. I'll keep going. I'll finish off this row, get the tractor parked up again at the side. Lots of little bits around and about the field as well. It's been missed, so if it do end up just short of bale, I can always try and skirmish around and pick them up, but it's impossible at the minute in the dark. But I think this is going to be a tomorrow job again, but we will definitely get it finished on that in-game day. So I'll finish off this row and then jump back to the farm, make sure everything's neat and tidy around there. And oh, I forgot to hire my stone picker. That'll be a job for tomorrow. Oh well, we can get on to that, that's okay. And then look maybe at turning that grass field around into something else. By that time my beels should have fermented then as well, by tomorrow afternoon. We can get them off to the market and hopefully bring in some dollars. Right, I'm going to wrap this guy up, spit out these last couple of beels. I'm going to have to run the windrower around the outskirts of the field again as well. Just because some of the stuff's showing as being out of range for the baler, as I've been cheeky and taken on those extra couple of bits of it in the headlands. That's alright. We'll get that whenever we come to it tomorrow. So, back home again. Chickens have all been fed, so they should be more than good. Yep, they're spot on. That's good. The water in the greenhouse is good. Head in and then up early again tomorrow. I think it'll be a 6 o'clock rise. Ooh, could be canola harvesting tomorrow as well. That'll be exciting. We've got a new little snoozy snore graphic as well. So, got a bit of loan interest, a little bit of leasing costs. It's not the end of the world, that actually. It's not as expensive as I thought some of these things were going to be. So let's have a little look at our fields first off. Is the canola ready? Nope, but very, very close. The grass is almost ready again. I could, I don't have a baler actually, so no, I couldn't run the fertilizer across it. So I want to know what these new weed things mean. And stones, that's red stone, so that's very bad for stones. That's got some amber stones, yeah, and it's very bad as well. Right, that's okay. First things first, we need to get that big baling contract done. So let's get back across to this field. Before I get back onto the baling again, I'll nip back up to the shop with the class, bring down the bale loader, and I might just go around and grab some of these bales because a few of them are kind of in the way. So I'll get the loader and meet you back down the field again. Yeah, get rid of a few of these from around the headland, just ones that might cause me a bit of heartache as I drive round again. And also, give me a chance to see roughly how many bales I'm actually going to get out of this. I think I guessed 52 originally. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near that many looking at this, but it is good. It's still going to be a substantial amount. I'm not sure how many this thing holds. So that's 1, 2, it's only going to hold about 12, 16 bales, 16 bales there maybe. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be 52. Oh, I need to look where I'm going. I just drove into that one. And I've driven past it and drove into that one as well. It's alright, I'll catch it again as I go round. So, yeah, I think I'll just skirt the outside at the minute. Prioritise these ones, because they're the ones that might get in the way later on. Oh, I missed it. And quite a few clumped up together down here. Need to have a little look as well and just refresh myself on where these have to be taken to. I'm not sure where it is at all. Hopefully it's not too far away, because I think it could end up with having a few loads to take. But still much better than having to load them all manually. Here we go, I think that's the worst of the ones out of the way now, so that's... Now we get another 3 on? Nope, 14 it is. Right, so that's one load done and ready to go. Just as I drive around this now, I see there is a lot of little bits that I've missed. I'll get that folded up again. So, say 14 bales, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and another load there, 20, I might not actually be far away with 52. Alright. We'll just hold out on that yet, because there's still quite a few to lift. And I've probably done, well, I've probably done at least half the field, so yeah, I think I have overguessed, but not nearly as far out as I thought it was going to be. But anyway, we'll continue with the time lapse, or if I don't time lapse, I'll do a little jump cut, and once we're near the end, I'll speak to you again. this is us pretty much on the final hunts now. Just driving around the field, looking for the last little bits of grass here and there. Got 33%. This is the last big bit that I have. And I don't think everything else that's around and about is going to be nearly enough to get me another bale. Let me see, can I make this bale smaller? 180, does that? That doesn't actually, so it must only affect the next bale. If I change it and turn it on again, does it do anything? No, so it must only affect the next bale. So yeah, so I'd need quite a lot of straw to finish this one, so yeah, I may just have to kiss this one goodbye, I think. But that's okay, we have a lot of bales in this field yet. Can't get this clump up here at all. It's unfortunate because there's probably quite a bit in that. If I could manage to have lifted this bit, I maybe would have had enough to get another bale out of it. If I can even get a little bit off it. Oh, it is going up, and that was all opened up by. Nope, so I think that's as much as we're getting. In that case, I will just tip out these last couple of bales that are in here. Just flick this last one off. If I can get it to go. Come on, there we go. So we're in the final haul now. 5 to 8 in the morning. The baling is done. Well, the mowing is done, the tedding is done, the rowing is done, and the baling is done. Just the collecting left to do now. And I've already got a full load of 14 here ready to go. So I need to have a look at the contract again and just remind myself where these are going. Hope this guy wasn't in a hurry for these bales. Anything else appearing here as well? Nothing too exciting, lots more baling contracts. I think we'll give those ones a miss. 28,500 and I'm only 20% of the way through at the minute. So Johnson's Farmers Market, where is that? Ah, there we go, the very first one I clicked on. And it is at the very opposite corner of the map. Not quite the opposite corner, but it is quite a distance away. Right, I will tag that one. Take a drive out to there and see you up there whenever I get rid of this load. Almost there now, just pulling off into Johnson's here. I think this is the entrance that I need. Don't think it's into somebody's... No, it isn't into somebody's actual house. Ooh, now am I going to have to reverse into here, I wonder? Ah, no, it looks like we've got an actual space. Now, does this go over the grate or does it go beside it? I'm going to say it goes beside it. It doesn't look like the kind of thing that should be going into a grate. Let's see, how do I unload this one? There we go. Just lower it down. It should lift up. Yeah. Now we were on 20%. This is our first load of 14. So we need to count these up as well and see how close I was to my 52. And there we go, it's taking them. Should be able to drive away from it, yeah. Happy days, right, so we're now up to 50%. I'll just wait on the bed to lower before I drive off too far and scrape it into the ground. Right. Back down to the field, another load of 14 to come. Pulling up in the yard now with load number 3. So this is, what, 42 bales? I think we're going to have at least one more full load after this, and I'm hoping this one might actually finish off the contract for me as well. It's going to be close, I'm not sure, but if we can get out, have a look. If this sells, we're keeping an eye on the bank balance here. And if the bank balance starts going up, then we know we've finished the contract. I'm not going to collect the contract just yet. There we go, bank balance is up, contract is finished, and we made 6,000 on bales alone for this. I could collect the contract now, but I'm not going to, because if I do, then I'll lose the bale stacker and tractor. So I want to make sure I get all of them collected in first. I think we're going to have at least one full load left. There's also seemingly one odd sized bale. I think it's the very first bale that got done, it was a different size, so it won't fit on the auto stacker along with other stuff. But we'll see how we get on. I'll sell at least one load. If there's only 2 or 3 other bales left, I'll maybe keep them. Eventually we'll get some, I don't know, sheep, cows, something that'll eat some hay. It'll always be useful to me. Or I'll keep them as a little piggy bank and sell them whenever I get desperate for money again. So, back to the field to go. One more load to go. So pulling up into the yard now with a load of pure profit in the back. Oh, actually, I've just thought, I wonder if I can take these somewhere else to sell them. But to be honest, it's not worth the risk of messing something up by taking them somewhere else. Somewhere else was offering a better price maybe. But we'll take them here. We're here now, we've driven all the way here. So this is our 4th load of 14 bales. So what does that give us? That gives us 56 bales plus 2 more in the field, 58 in total. Wow, considering I guessed at 52 and then thought I was going to be way out. I've been pretty good. Another 17,800. So that, plus the 6,000 we made previously, is 23,000 in sales alone. And there's still 2 more bales left in that field yet. Now I'm not going to go all the way back up here again just for 2 bales. I'm going to take them, keep them at home. I'll drive this tractor back down to my own yard, just rather than save me walking all the way back down again. I'll complete the contract there, and I think we'll call it quits for the day after that. It has been a long day, a long contract, and a long episode. But we're finally home again now. All that lovely canola as well, which should be becoming ripe hopefully today. I'd love to get into the field and harvest that as well. But for now, what we're going to do, I'll just stop the tractor before I jump out. Say goodbye to our lovely case. I'm also going to collect this contract of £28,000. Wow, that's nearly doubled. So that's nearly 50-odd thousand. There we go. 27,189 just from that. I still have 2 bales down in that field. I'll go down in the Massey and pick them up. But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for sticking with us through that huge contract. Between that and the fertilising jobs lately, we have put a lot of money into our bank account. We're in a really good place now. So I'm going to have a little bit of a look around off screen as well. See if I can find a field that we may fancy buying or upgrading some equipment somewhere. But as ever, I've been Waldo P. Barnstormer. Thank you so much for joining us. If you do like the videos, like, share, subscribe, do all those normal YouTube things. Leave us a comment down below. We're setting a few goals for the next month as well. We're into mid-December now. I'd like to stick another couple of subscribers onto my account by the new year. So pass the word out to your friends. If you like the videos, let them know. It might be something they're interested in watching. We're going to post as regular as I can. So we'll be here at least a few times a week. But for now, thanks for watching. Have a good Christmas. Bye now.